There we go. All right. The game is Greg or Dare. It is truth or dare. But if you choose. Ow!
So I don't know what it is with a reoccurring trend of people having the Arthur Fleck Joker laugh. And like every video over the past like week, I feel like there's been somebody out there just cackling uncontrollably. And in fairness, I mean, if you saw Airsoftfatty basically crush like a, one of those heavy pieces of machinery from the junkyard, just absolutely destroying, just cubizing some sort of metal piece, I think you'd be cackling and laughing as well. So we're gonna review some clips of Fatty, some freakouts of him while he was in Fish Tank, and Robert has returned. And Fatty's channel, I've mentioned it the last couple times I talked about Fatty, but man, I don't know what the hell this channel even is anymore, man. He's doing some live streams, I guess, that are like him and Robert just sitting there talking, which is fine, I guess. It's something, but it's not anything I want to watch, right? And this is all about me. As I fucking bash my microphone, it's all about me. In case you're unaware, guys, I do this for me. I talk about Fatty so that maybe he'll fly me out to his fuck shack, and we'll get to serenade each other, make each other whatever was in that fucking pot he had as he just absolutely flattened a chair. It's similar to the props you'd see at a WWE event, but somebody pulled one over on Chris and said, yeah, I know it says it's a 200-pound limit, but go for it, Chris. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna work out great, baby doll.
Can you stop kicking my fucking head?
What are you doing?
Can you stop kicking my fucking head?
You alright?
No!
Can you open the door?
No.
Please?
No.
Door seems to be stuck. Guess we'll have to burn it down.
Is there anybody in here? Hello? Chris, can you open the door?
Ow! Dude! You're kicking my fucking head! Stop it! I'll get a knife and touch you! Stop!
Well, can you open the door, please?
I can't now! You've locked me! You broke the lock! I can't get out!
Well, I guess you have to live in there from now on, bro.
That's not funny, dude!
Stop. You got it.
Fuck off! Ow! Fuck off! Ow!
Okay. My bad. You alright?
Leave me alone, dude! Just leave me alone! I'm walking!
I was just trying to open the door, buddy.
No,
you're fine. No, you're fine.
Chap, I want to leave!
Is it good? Chris.
I want to fucking leave! No, I just had the fucking door kicked to my...
I didn't know I wanted to hit your head. My bad, buddy.
No.
I didn't realize.
No.
I didn't realize your
Fuck
was
off!
This really reinvigorate me when it comes to Fatty, because I feel like, as I mentioned in the intro, I feel like his content is just sort of meandered off away from what really drew me in. And I know a lot of you that watch Fatty content nowadays aren't familiar with Fatty clips, but man, wherever that man is, he's like, he's kind of what jump-started me into the lolcow sphere, He's one of the first non-Wings of Redemption clip channels I feel like I saw that helped me springboard into the festering cesspool that are these people. And back then, man, he was on live streams just freaking out, yelling at cats, getting high, trying to own the trolls, and you sort of miss that stuff in his modern content because they don't edit a ton, but they'll edit around that, and it'll just be some sort of pre-manufactured, fatty eats gross processed food, saturated content covers it yet again. You know, that's the type of meme that we're getting looped into here. And I don't like going around on the carousel nonstop, right? I like these breakups of Chris getting his head bashed in and crying and sobbing. You know, he wanted to disappear underneath the beds, hide down there, and, you know, of course, he's one of those people that when something's going against them and they're trying to do something afterwards, i.e. the lock was never broken, and Chris very easily unlocks it and then gets bashed in the head by the door. You know, that type of stuff, you know, this is like early, you know, silent film type of comedies going on. We got Charlie Chaplin up here. We got the Three Stooges goofing around. It's all that I could ever want. It's all that I could ever need. And of course, the pestering of Chris is not going to stop there. It's going to get much worse. And of course, Frank Hassel can't control him. He's just going to do whatever he wants. And he knows that Chris is the easiest target.
Dude, quit! I'm freaking...
He's dying without his weed. The withdrawals are too much for such an unhealthy man.
Quit! Quit! Will you quit it? Quit, Frank! Jesus fucking Christ! Stop! Bro, back off! Tickle the baby! Tickle the baby! Back off! Frank! Tickle the baby! Tickle the baby! Dude, stop! Ah! Fuck! Ah! Fuck!
Faked an injury. Tickle the baby. Tickle the
Dude,
baby.
stop!
Tickle the baby.
Frank!
Tickle the baby. Tickle
Enough!
the baby. Tickle the baby.
Dude! Enough!
Tickle the baby. Tickle the baby.
Somebody's gonna need to explain to me how Airsoftfatty is so out of breath from literally standing there and basically waddling in a circle for, I don't know, 3 minutes. 3 minutes straight, and he's just exhausted, just getting tickled too much. The tickle monsters come to town, and I don't know, it's only as me Blade is petrified of being tickled. Chris doesn't like being tickled. What's going on here? Tickling's supposed to be a fun little thing that you and your uncle on a late Thanksgiving night all alone in the basement are supposed to encounter together. You know, it's supposed to be a wholesome thing that you just don't remember the next morning. That's what I was always told. And, you know, I'm glad that Frank is able to call out the BS that Fatty tries to get away with all the time, where he fakes injuries, he fakes sympathy, he fakes all this shit. And, you know, Chris is, ow, guys, ow, I just backed up against a fucking mini fridge. My body is just falling into disarray. I'm done. That's it. Sign me up and cremate my body, bad boy. You know, I'm glad that there's somebody to stand up and say, ooh, fake injury alert, guys. Ayo, figure it out, dude.
Yo, guys, what's up? It's your boy Fatty, and I'm still working to get all this fucking spray tan off me. Damn, that stuff stuck to me like crazy. And today, we're going to do something a little fun here. Me and Robert's sleeping situation here at the shack has been crazy. He's been using the floor mattress. I've been using the bed in the morning. I have to jump around him and dance around him to try and get shit done. So we're going to upgrade that today with a bunk bed. We're going to have fun building a bunk bed.
Yay.
You can't convince me that Robert's not just some sort of NPC, and or he's like a honeypot type of situation. The CIA is infiltrating him. They're trying to get one over on us. All of us who are sitting here laughing at what's about to go down. Robert's 12 steps ahead of us. He's standing there like a motionless picture, just stuck in the background, and then does a Fortnite emote as soon as command asks him to. And I think it's about time that we start talking about how Chris is he's not looking too great, guys. He's really not. He looks way bigger than he did, I don't know, even like 6 months ago. I don't know, the last time when Fish Tank was on the first season. He looks so much worse now than he did then. It's like kind of concerning, and it shouldn't be that surprising, however, because we see what he eats, we see what he does. His whole shtick is being fat man, and you know, he can try and masquerade around that by saying, here's a workout stream, guys, where I ride a bike at 0.1 miles per hour for an hour. That's gonna get the trolls off my back. Don't you worry. Yo, 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 it's your boy Airsoftfatty. We're hooking it up downtown Detroit style up in this bitch. And we already know, Fatty ain't gonna be helping with shit. He's talking about how he's trying to skedaddle around Robert in the morning to get shit done. What the hell are you doing? You're not posting stuff on your YouTube channel. Alright? You're not cleaning your kitchen. Alright, maybe it's to go get your fucking bong to take a toke out of. I don't know, maybe. I feel like that's a more plausible situation than trying to pull one over on me, Fatty, because I look left to right and you're still in my vision.
See, I'm gonna try to do part 1 and 2, just gotta figure out which freaking bolts to use. Oh, those are small bolts.
So Robert, what are we doing right now?
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which freaking bolt I use for this shit.
No, this was not cut up. I did not move clips around to put these two next to each other. Fatty legitimately recorded Robert trying to figure out which bolts to use, and then immediately after he said, that didn't work out very well. Let me ask you what you're doing. Hey, Robert, what are you doing, man? I'm looking for which bolts to use. Of course. Very nice. And it's probably not the best idea to have these two try and collaborate and put something together. They're more in tune for Jedi lightsaber battling outside, not so much putting something together that may or may not crush one or the other in the middle of the night. That's what we're trying to avoid here. And a lot of people complain about the instructions for shit, but something like a bunk bed is pretty easy considering it's just two ends and then like support rails in the middle. Like that's it. So, and they label the bolts. That's why he's holding the plastic package where they're all separated. All of them have like a letter or a number associated with them. So it shouldn't be that difficult, brother. Just trying to help you out, brother. HH.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now my buddy Robert was a badass, got a good chunk of this done up for us and ready to go. Now
What do you mean good
me.
chunk? I built the bed, motherfucker.
So now it's my turn to get this work in and get this stuff put on. First things first, I'm gonna prop it up with the floor mattress as like a way to make it a little more better and here it's softer. Come on, motherfucker.
That's if it wants to cooperate.
Nothing ever does it?
Working here, guys, as I lift up a 10-pound pillow to put on top of the top of the bunk bed. That's the contribute that Fatty is gonna give to everybody inside of here. I will say, switching to a bunk bed now, this bunk bed's making me feel very sus. Very sus, call a meeting, hit the alarm. I know I'm referencing Among Us in 2024, probably like 12 centuries too late, but the fact is, Fatty's so big, I'm a little bit afraid that over time, the like bars underneath his mattress will start to warp, and then he just falls into like a Vietnam era spike trap underneath ground and it's just stuck there. That's what I'm afraid of, and obviously, Robert's not the lightest man in the world. I'm a bit afraid that he'll do that to the top bunk and just collapse in on Fatty down below. But I think it's a better solution than the futon that was there. But they're still going to reuse that futon mattress as, I don't know, the support of, of the bunk above. I guess that's the solution. But Chris, of course, is not going to acknowledge the fact that Robert basically put this all together. Chris probably was like, I have this fucking box from IKEA, probably not, from Walmart, to put this bunk bed together. I really need somebody to help me out. Blaze isn't gonna help me. He doesn't like me anymore, so I might as well get Robert out here. Robert will do it. He's my own little puppy dog. He'll take care of all my ailments.
Holy shit, that one actually fit properly.
I might have to flip it.
Yeah, that's the bottom, I believe.
Oh, it's the stop right there. It's stop.
Oh, that's the top?
There's a whole tag right there. It's a stop.
Oh!
Okay.
That's handy.
Now comes the hard one. Getting your match or something, big guy.
You can do it!
I am the Hercules.
And I'm asking the audience to try and help me out here. What's going on with Fatty's back? You remember when he got rejected by that hooker in the first season of Fish Tank, and she said, "Oh, it smells like poop. You got like stains on your back." I see what stains she's talking about, right? There's something going on there. I don't know if it's just like, I know when you're kind of big, you can sort of start to, like, your skin conditions can get a little bit worse from like friction, and like, I'm sure your hormone balance isn't very well, so maybe you just get more rashes or whatever. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's just like dry skin sitting there, because we know he's not going to be able to reach with lotion back there. It's impossible. It's not within the grasp of physics and reality. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, is that just stank? Is that just stank smears just stuck up there? Who really knows? You know, I like that Fanny tries to masquerade as this man of cleanliness and health, but we all know that's not what's going down. But we do see that he is as strong as the god Hercules, as he's able to lift up a mattress and put it on the second shelf. A probably very shitty mattress, to say the least, but hey, that's not my concern. I'm just here to see him get nice and swole and take a nap with him.
We're professionals. Yeah.
Quote unquote professionals. There we go. Get out these clothes, bitch. I'm gonna gut you with this knife. Ow, fuck!
And you're gonna get smacked.
Fuck, that just hurt like a bitch.
You good?
I just took a fucking full-on punch to the face. Holy
That man was
fuck.
like, you're gonna do what now, bitch? Smack.
First off, it didn't look like it hit Fatty in the face. It looked like it might have hit him in the chest, if anything. Secondly, I will admit, kind of a jump scare, alright? I didn't prepare you for a night at Freddy's, Freddy Fazbear coming out and sodomizing you, alright? I didn't prepare you for that, but just, I'm pretty sure, and I've never ordered like a Casper or whatever, Purple or whatever these other mattress companies are through the mail, where they like vacuum seal them and you have to like cut them open. But I do know, I feel like they probably don't recommend that you slice vertically down, because then it's just gonna spring open, right? Maybe I'm dumb, maybe I'm stupid like that, but I would think they want you to push the tube out a little bit into place. And also, Fatty's having it perpendicular to the direction that's supposed to be laying on the bed. Maybe if they work that out first, he wouldn't run into the risk of getting backshotted by by the mattress from the box.
Not like this.
Go. Here he goes, guys.
God, it's
Not easy.
It's been a hot minute since I last climbed up into a bunk bed.
Let's see. Can he actually fit in it?
Yeah.
Does it actually hold him?
Surprisingly. Is the metal bending?
Not really. I don't see any bending.
It's a great success, very nice, and I don't blame Robert for being afraid. Those tiny little ladders and this rinky-dink fucking Chinese metal that he's climbing up on, I also would be a little bit afraid. But now that I think about it, Chris is not going to put sheets on this bad boy, right? He's not going to follow through with that. And if he does, those sheets ain't never getting washed. Ain't never. You know, I know he lives on Blaze's parents' land. He could just go inside and wash over there. But that ain't gonna happen. You think he's gonna do that? You think he washes his clothes normally? I don't even know about that. I'm starting to question that. He's got an escaped convict sleeping up on the second bunk of his bed, and he's not gonna take the time to, you know, put some sheets down to make sure he keeps the integrity of the mattress intact. I don't know, dude. You're acting kind of sus, fatty.
Both Mal can sleep and not step on each other in the morning. Ah, ha, ha. This is perfect. Oh my god.
Hey, Chris, I can see my house from here.
I know you can. This is fucking perfect, guys. Oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is sketchy as shit. But, it fucking works. So I ain't gonna complain. Oh, this new mattress fucking rocks.
Low-key, I want to end on a positive note. Low-key, this very clip sort of reminds me of when I was younger and I'd go and hang out with my friends for a sleepover or just to play in the afternoon or some shit after school. It's like the basic euphoria that you get from like simplest tasks that as an adult you don't really indulge in, because basically the gratification that you get when you get older are much more grand and overarching than when you were a kid. When you were a kid, it's like, oh shit, I just got a fucking Xbox gamer achievement. It's fucking sick. And nowadays it's like, I was able to pay my bills. That sucked ass. You know, that's a dichotomy that we're sort of stuck in, and I don't know, it gave me a hint of nostalgia. This is the type of shit I like to see from Fatty, right? I like the nostalgia bait type of content. I like the raging content. I don't like the overly staged bullshit, right? We don't need that. We don't need you wandering around pouring milk into anthills, all right? That's not the content we need. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you enjoy Fatty, subscribe, like, comment, send a picture of yourself dating Fatty, giving him a nice schmooch. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.